I don't think anyone could fail to recognise that over an extended period of years between 2000 and 2008, Ireland lost sight of the importance of enterprise as the basis of any successful small open economy. Enterprise startup may have continued, but we didn't build market share, and particularly indigenous companies didn't build export markets, which is really the lifeblood of a small open economy.
The last couple of years have been horrendous on the stock market, and you decided to go and set up a stock market trading platform. Not a good idea.
Yeah, it was, I suppose we kind of made the decision, or made a call that, you know, people's attitude towards investing was going to change. And I suppose to take advantage of that factor, to help them, we figured the only way to do it was in a practical environment. So with the NASDAQ deal, we get live market data. The game costs nothing to use. And at the moment, we're just trying to build a community. I suppose what's happened in the markets has probably even, I suppose, helped us in a way that people are now more interested in it.
You know, at the end of the day, I'm a proud father of a 4-month-old child. Being involved in a family business and a startup means I am my own boss. So for the last 5 years, I've never taken a day off. You know, you get into the business, you think entrepreneurship is great, you're your own boss, you can go surfing on the weekends, you can do this, you can do that. You never do any of it. But now when it matters, you know, I can turn around and say, well, I'm not going to work today, I'll work tomorrow or do something else. So no, I wouldn't change it, I wouldn't have it any other way.
We made loads of mistakes, absolutely loads. We made more mistakes than we did things properly. But we always had the honesty to look at those mistakes and improve from them and learn from them. We also did some things very well, I'd like to think, and we capitalised on those.
Big economies survive because they are big, not because they're brilliant. Last time I checked, the Yanks are not the most intelligent people in the world, neither are the Germans or the Brits. There are just more of them. They can buy from each other, and that's called an economy. The Irish economy, it's a pity. If I had my choice, I'd drag Ireland and connect it to Europe a bit more, because we wouldn't feel like we had to be an economy. There are no economies of scale. There's nothing rational about doing business in Ireland. People make decisions that are not rational. We buy off our cousins, or we don't buy off our cousins, or we make decisions that are not pure market forces.
Do we have a first question?
Pretty simply, what sectors do you think would be a good place to start a business in, you know, coming to hopefully the end of our recession by the time I finish college, which in 3 years or so?
Personally, like from my perspective, I've never thought of particular sectors in any business that I've been involved in. And, you know, if you were to ask that question 4 years ago, 5 years ago, people would have said construction, you know. So you want to be a quantity surveyor, you want to be a quantity surveyor. It doesn't matter what sector you're in.
What's worked best for us is building a team. From start, you know, I'm from a commercial background. I needed to build a stock trading game, and I needed a technical person to do that. So adding more people into it, you know, you get to share in the successes.
There's loads of great ideas out there, and not all of them always make sense. You can't make business out of some of them, you can out of others. I think what you've got to do is get a product or a service that is something that's repeatable across the globe or in the market that you're in, or something that you can spread out like an online business.
Well, I think, you know, there's lots of different styles of doing business. I think Irish people particularly have exhibited integrity in the past. I think there's, you know, you can always be duplicitous. You can always nearly do a deal with a guy and then copy everything he's done before. We had people try to do it on us a number of times. I think staying true to it makes, it's not, there are no lies, there's no duplicitous, there's not half as much energy sapping, to be honest, and to have integrity than it is to be slightly ducking and diving to avoid the issue.
One thing that I see time and time again, and a lot of the people that I've seen in this situation have ended up failing at business, is an obsession with funding and an obsession with investment. At the end of the day, if your business model doesn't work on a really small scale, it's unlikely to work at a very big scale either. So my advice to, you know, students and young entrepreneurs and people looking to get into business is to start from the ground up. Forget about investment. Wait until you have a model that works and that you've got revenue coming in. Keep your costs very, very low and just go for it.